Welcome, it's Nikki Free. Before I start this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe, like, share, and comment below. But now, I am coming on today to talk about Wendy Williams. Wendy, as you know, has been through a lot in a less than a 2-week span. She's come out and revealed that she's living in a sober house, that she is recovering, from a recovering addict that she never really fully addressed. There's been rumors that her husband had an alleged baby with his alleged side chick. Also, there's been rumors that she relapsed and she was found somewhere drunk. There's been all these alleged rumors, and it's just been crazy. Not to mention the fact that Wendy, has been acting odd. Let's keep it real. Wendy has not been the same since she did the whole fallout with the Statue of Liberty costume on. I'm a Wendy watcher, and I feel like we haven't had our Wendy since that time. That's when it started going downhill, when she fell out. And I think that was like Halloween. She has not been the same since, in my opinion. And it just progressively got worse. She kept taking these small breaks and then this big break. And now she revealed yesterday on her show that she's taking another break. Are you freaking kidding me? A break? And I know Wendy takes breaks, and honestly, I always hate when she takes the breaks. I used to hate when she took the breaks because I really enjoyed her show. But the one thing I remember about the breaks was that Wendy would always announce the breaks way ahead of time. She would kind of talk about it like, you guys know, but I will keep you, I'll be playing reruns for you guys, and we'll be back. Like she let us know ahead of time, like it was planned. This time it was just like out of the blue. It was after we heard that she had relapsed, that it's like all of a sudden now she needs a break to kind of get herself back together. Now, I do commend her for coming to work every day. She has been coming to work. I watched the show today. The show was great. I didn't see her stumbling and fumbling as she has been on prior shows. This week, she was doing a little stumbling a little bit. But today, she seems to have herself together. But the question is, how does she have herself together? Did she go back to her old ways? Is she self-medicating? How is she able to hold herself together? I hope it's by her own will. But I just want to say, Wendy is having a really hard time handling this situation. And with that said, I don't think that Wendy has been oblivious to everything that's going on with her husband. I feel that she did have some knowledge of what's going on. I think that the straw that really, really, really broke the camel's back is that she possibly thought that her husband was done with this situation and found that he wasn't done with the situation, because allegedly she hired a private investigator like back in December. And I guess she found out that he wasn't done. And then now to find out that he had a baby on top of all of that, I think that's what really just set her over the edge. Anyway, the point is, I feel that Wendy's show is in jeopardy because, let's face it, she hasn't been herself. She's not giving her all. She's not giving us her all every day like she used to. She's come with it every day. She can't give you 75%. People are going to expect 100%. Also, I feel that Wendy, right now, the show is really holding on and getting the ratings because she is the biggest hot topic right now. She is the biggest hot topic. But should she start to fall apart again, should she start unraveling again, the show is going to fall apart. Missing shows, her not being here, taking breaks, that's going to greatly affect the show. So what I'm saying is, I feel like Wendy's going to have to get it together if she wants to maintain this show. I believe they said that she has the show until 2020. She signed until 2020. I don't want to see her lose her show, but I also don't want to watch a mediocre show. I want the full Wendy Williams, or, let's face it, she's going to lose viewers, including myself. Like, I'm not going to be watching if I can't get, Wendy, the full Wendy. And I'm not saying that to be harsh or to not support her. I'm saying that because I don't want to see her that way. I want to remember Wendy the way I loved her. Like the full, how you doing, saying it like she means it, Wendy. And I honestly think Wendy is she's in the process of writing this book, allegedly. She TMZ caught her out. They were asking her a lot of questions, and I believe that was yesterday. And what she said was that she was going to a meeting for her book deal. So, Wendy, I believe, for all of us Wendy fans, as people who enjoy Wendy and respect Wendy, I feel that she's going to come, the way she can save face with her true fans is by letting us know that the reason why she was doing, being so evasive is because of the book. And then put the book out and then tell the truth in the book, tell it all, and I think she can then move on. This book may be her healing process, her way of healing, her way of just moving on from the situation, or I don't know. And again, I'm just speculating here because when I think about it, she was just seen with her husband on yesterday. I'm not sure because so many strange things are happening now. So I'm not sure if she's going to leave her husband or stay with him. But either way, the book may be therapeutic for her. Perhaps she got with Kevin and he agreed to let her write the book like he did the last time he let her write the book when he cheated before. And I think that was like in the 90s. So, and don't quote me on that, I'm sorry. That just came to mind. I just remember she wrote a book and she said that her and Kevin spoke about it. And they came to an agreement that he was okay with her putting everything in the book about the cheating and all of that. So I'm thinking that they probably got together this time. This is Kevin's way of appeasing her and giving her a little something so she'll stay. And yeah, she'll put the book out and hopefully, we'll read the book and we'll get some answers. But in the meantime, I hope she is able to pull it together for this show because let's face it, we're watching this show for entertainment. We don't want to see a broken down co-host that's all over the place, and we can see what's going on outside of her job, on her show. It's just like when we go to work. We can't be going to work and bringing our problems from home to work, and the people that we work with and our clients or whatever have to deal with our personal issues. No one wants to deal with that. So Wendy has to get it together. We are rooting for you, girl. Come on, Wendy. Pull it together. We'll accept 1 week. But if Wendy is going to be gone for another 3 months, I just really feel that that's going to hurt her. Even a month. I hope she only takes the week and just takes a week to get it together and comes back fresh, ready to go. All right, so I don't want this video to be super long, but I did want to kind of tell you guys a couple of things. I don't want to read the entire articles, but there are some articles here that I kind of briefly covered, but let's see here. Wendy Williams relapses after husband allegedly has a baby with mistress, and I already did a video on that about him having the baby and all of that, so you guys can go back and watch the video. But on here it says Page 6 is reporting that the gossip queen unfortunately relapsed this week. According to the report, the New Jersey native was rushed to the hospital after learning that her husband of 22 years had a baby with his supposed side chick, Sharina Nicole Hudson. Apparently, Hudson purposely bore a child at Hahnemann University Hospital, I'm probably saying that wrong, in Philadelphia to keep things low-key, but as we all know, the internet's thirst for the tea is unquenchable. So basically, it says several online bloggers discovered that the medical facility she was recuperating at and confirmed it was her. Oh my gosh. It's so sad. Okay, and then they have on here that while Kevin Hunter's name does not appear on the birth certificate, allegedly, the news of the newborn made Wendy apparently leave her sober house and hit the bottle, allegedly. She was found drunk and immediately rushed to the hospital in the city where she lived, where she was given, in the city where she was giving IV fluids. Despite the misstep, she showed up to work on Tuesday at her talk show studio. Yes, she did come to work on Tuesday. Tuesday when she came to work, though, you could tell, like, the makeup was covering the puffy eyes. You could tell it looked like she had been crying or something or had a rough night before. You could just tell. I mean, you could tell. Like, on Tuesday, she didn't look the same like she looked today, So there are some hiccups. And not being, not trying to be really super hard on Wendy because everyone has their thing. But the point is, this is your job. This is your job to come out and entertain and then go do whatever you do, but you have to maintain yourself to be able to keep this job up. So yeah, Wendy got to get it together. And they just go on to talk about Wendy checking into the sober house. That stuff I already covered. And then I wanted to tell you guys about this article because this is kind of interesting. Wendy Williams had just found out for herself that her husband was having an affair with another woman. Entertainment Tonight host Kevin Frazier reports. What she found from the private investigator's report completely devastated her and may have sent her spiraling into a drunken stupor that required her hospitalization this past week, page 6 states. So this is from several sources. As Williams prepares for a scheduled week off from her show beginning next week, the popular daytime talk show host will likely continue to deal with the fallout from her husband Kevin Hunter's alleged love trial drama, as well as her sobriety efforts at a Manhattan sober house. So, I mean, is she going to take this time to go meet the baby, try to work out her plan? I mean, what is she going to be doing during this week? I mean, really? Or is she just ignoring this baby? Does this baby not really, is she not going to have anything to do with this alleged baby? Or is this the time she's going to take to go and meet this baby, you know, maybe work something out with Sharina or whatever, co-parenting, work on co-parenting, visitation. I mean, what's going to go on here? I'm curious to know. But at any rate, it's weird. It says the blog Unwind with Tasha K reported that Hunter's alleged mistress, Sharina Hudson, gave birth to his child in Philadelphia. Multiple outlets have reported that Hunter oftentimes lives with Hudson in the city, in a neighboring city in New Jersey. So basically, they're saying that multiple outlets have reported that Wendy Williams' husband lives with Sharina in a city next to where he and Wendy live in New Jersey. So that's just insane. So he has like 2 households is what they're trying to say, allegedly. But learning of the newborn baby has brought next level pain that became unbearable to Williams, says her close friend and author Paul Porter told E.T.'s Frazier. That's part of the pain. She's been seeing this for almost 2 years. It's happening her whole marriage. It's a painful situation, and that's what Porter said. Porter, I guess, Porter is some close friend of Wendy's, according to Frazier from ET. Gossip and Radar Online report that Hunter finally broke down and admitted to the affair with Hudson, but only after Wendy Williams show offered her staffer discovered she was passed out drunk on Monday and had to rush her to the hospital. So that's when he admitted to her. I mean, she's already down. Why admit it then? I mean, if she's drunk. And I have no idea. She already knew. I guess like he feels that maybe she wanted to hear from him. I don't know. That's odd that he waited till she was drunk to tell her and passed out. Apparently he came clean to her, the source told Gossip. But what's clean when so much has already come out in the press? True. I mean, basically she knows everything. But like I said, sometimes you want to hear from that person. Porter said that now the baby has been born. Things are bound to end for her husband and business partner of 22 years. I don't know about that. I know Wendy loves her husband. They built an empire together, told Frazier, adding that he never progressed academically beyond the 9th grade, yet helped her build a multi-million-dollar business. However, he said, I know things aren't destined to end. Okay, so I guess it seems like what they're saying here is that Hunter doesn't think that his marriage to Wendy's going to end. Come on. Now, this seems like this guy's the type of person that wants his cake and eat it too. I mean, he wants the mistress and he wants to keep Wendy, which is kind of, I mean, some people, that's just how some people are. But my thing is, do they have some kind of open relationship where Wendy's okay with this? And the only stipulation was no babies? Or what's going on with Wendy? Okay, so let's see here. I pray and I hope and I know it's in her soul to move on, said Porter, who is the author of Blackout, My 40 Years in the Music Business. Following Wendy's relapse, the staffers were shocked that Wendy showed up to film the next day as if nothing happened. And she did. She is a functioning alcoholic, the source told Gossip. Williams has not responded to multiple media attempts to get comments from her, but E! Online reports that the couple was spotted out together Wednesday, January 27th in Manhattan. Williams also went on to her show to address rumors about her marriage when she returned to her show after a 2-month hiatus. I'm not going to read that. You guys already know that one. When she was talking about, as long as her ring is on, don't ask her questions, all that. Okay, so Wendy Williams, this is the last article I'll tell you guys about. Wendy Williams, so there's, as you guys see on the picture, on the thumbnail, Wendy Williams was out with her husband. Her husband is looking good. I mean, this vegan thing is working for him. I mean, this vegan thing is really working for him. He looks like a totally different person. It looks like he's really taking good care of himself. Meanwhile, Wendy is falling apart, but he seems like he's taking good care of himself. Anyways, Wendy Williams and her husband, Kevin Hunter, are showing a united front. The TV host and her husband stepped out together in New York City on Wednesday afternoon during the surprise outing together. Wendy was once seen again wearing her wedding ring, days after she was seen without the massive diamond. Their appearance together comes as a shock in light of rumors that Kevin's alleged mistress, Sharina Hunter, welcomes a baby March 24th. E! News can confirm husband was discharged from a hospital in Philadelphia, but it's unclear if Kevin fathered the newborn. Neither husband or Hunter have addressed the alleged infidelity or paternity of the baby. Of course they haven't. It appears that Williams will continue to stand by her man, despite the fact that gossip site Love B. Scott confirmed the arrival of the baby girl. In a previous statement on her show, Wendy told viewers, and then I'm not going to read that. That's that whole thing. Anybody who's been married for 5 minutes or 500 years, marriage, that's the one where she says, as long as she has a ring on, don't ask about her marriage. So they keep repeating that. Anyway, so that's it, guys. I just kind of wanted to read some of these articles to you guys and bring some of this information, see what you guys think. What do you think is in store for the Wendy Williams show? What do you think is in store for Wendy? One thing I will say about Wendy is I hope she gets herself together. The show is secondary to her mental and physical health because we all know how serious and deadly those prescription drugs can be. So she allegedly had a problem with them in the past, and we know there are so many celebrities we have lost, like Prince, who, oh gosh, I love Prince. But Prince to prescription drugs. So if it could happen to Prince, it could happen to me. If it could happen to Prince, it could happen to anyone. I'm still skeptical about the whole Prince death thing, but I'm not going to go there right now. But anyway, so the thing about it is we have lost a lot of greats to prescription drugs. So let's just hope that Wendy gets herself together mentally and physically and everything works out, because it's not worth her life and health behind something like this, because this is out of her control. She can't control her husband. If her husband's cheating and had a baby with a side lady, that she can't control that. Anyways, I do appreciate you guys listening to this video. It did go a little longer than I wanted, but don't forget to comment below. I want to hear what you guys think about Wendy. Do you think that Wendy's going to, be okay? You think she's going to fight this and come back stronger than ever? Do you think her hiatus is going to be extended? Or her break, I should say. It's not a hiatus, it's a break. Do you think this break is going to turn into another hiatus? Or do you think, she knows about this whole situation with her husband and she's okay with it, but she's just not okay with the baby? I want to hear some of your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video and share. Aside from that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Peace.